Well, hello ukulele fans. This is the first in our series of videos that I'll be creating, webcasts, to ensure that you know what's going on after you leave the class. A lot of times we have stuff written down, and translating that to making sound it's not as easy as it seems in class. So I'm just trying to help you out a little bit and give a couple tips and pointers so that you can practice, so that mom and dad can help you out if necessary. So, couple of things to consider. First of all, when we're reading our ukulele chord chart, it's as if the neck of the ukulele is this way, even though when we hold it, we're holding it like this. So that's kind of just a little sticking point to get past. You guys have been pretty smart about that, just as a reminder. Here's our first string, second string, third string, fourth string. We have several chords we've been working on. When we play a chord, we're strumming all the strings at once. A note about strumming. Remember, we talked about this in class today, that when we strum, we're going to use the back of the fingers, the fingernails, as we come down. That's called a down strum. And up strum, we're going to probably use our thumbnail. That way we get kind of a gentle and pleasant sound from our instrument. We don't want to use our thumb and kind of pluck them all like that. It's just a little bit harsh for such a small instrument. When we read our chord chart, we're going to find that there are several chords that are related to one another, which is kind of handy. Like, for instance, A minor, which is simply the second fret of this fourth string, and F major, or our F chord, we put down our first finger here, are almost the same chord. We practice changing from F major to C7. C7 is first string, first fret. Get that funky sound. So, for instance, if you were going to practice Chicken on the Fence Post, it might sound something like this. Chicken on the fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on the fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on the fence post can't dance Josie. Hello, Susie Brownie. Now, if you're having trouble changing between the chords and making it sound just right, one of the things that you can do is leave out a chord. Chicken on the fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on the fence post can't dance Josie. Chicken on the fence post can't dance Josie. Hello, Susie Brownie. That way you give yourself time to actually change the chord. Or if we're doing circle to the old brass wagon, circle to the left, old brass wagon, circle to the left, old brass wagon, circle to the left, old brass wagon, you're the one, my darling. Notice my thumb is going to stay behind the neck. It provides for better grip there. Any of the time that you see the chord symbol C7, you can also substitute just a regular C. C7's up here on the first fret, C is here on the third fret. They sound pretty close. So if you are doing something like, where oh where is pretty little Susie, where oh where is pretty little Susie, that C matches or substitutes for that C7 really easily. Where oh where is pretty little Susie, way down yonder in the paw-paw patch. Now for the lava song, we introduce the G7 chord, or the G chord, both of which are inversions of one another. They look like a triangle. So we have our C chord. Our G chord is going to look like a little bit of a triangle. Let me see if I can get it going there. See if I connect the dots here. It kind of makes a triangle pointing downward. That's a tough one to get. It's going to require some practice. So if you're playing that song, you follow the words, change the chord when it's above the word that you're singing. A long, long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. Or you can play G7, which is the upside down triangle. It looks, hard to do this webcam thing. It looks like this. The first finger is on the first fret of the second string, second finger over here on the third string, third finger, ring finger on the first fret of the first string, second fret of the first string. Sorry, it's been a long day. There was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. He sat high above his bed, watching all the couples play, and wishing that he had someone too. One thing that you'll notice about that G7 chord is it shares a note right here with the F chord. See, my pointer finger here doesn't have to move when I go from F to G7. I hope all that helps, folks. Just a couple final notes. Remember that keeping your ukulele safe and well maintained is quite important, so please try not to leave it out in the car or anything where it could get really hot or really cold. You might want to invest in a clip-on tuner for your instrument if you don't already have one. That will allow you to, on your own, make sure that the strings are tightened properly and in tune. And if you ever have any issues with your instrument, just sounds awful or whatnot, be sure to bring it on in, or you can always visit one of our local music shops. I've spoken with repairmen at most of those places. They're really eager to help and usually pretty quick as well. So as usual, if you ever have any questions, feel free to email me, Chris_Koenig at roundrockisd.org. Feel free to watch the video over and over again, or make any special requests. If you are playing a song and you want to hear it, how you think I should play it, or if you can't quite get a chord, feel free to email me or give me a call. We'll catch you next time. Until next week,